Hi, it's Elizabeth from Town Valley Motorhomes, and today we'll be doing the handover video of the Elddis Acordo 120. The first thing you'll come to behind your driver's door is your cassette locker. So as long as the blade on the inside of the toilet is closed, you can pull the orange handle up and slide the cassette out. You can then empty the cassette by unscrewing the cap, and then when you tip it up, you just want to push this orange button in. This just allows some air in and stops it from glugging. Then you want to swill it around with some clean water and then pop some blue or green liquid in your cap, and then you can pop it back in, ready for use again. Next, you've got your gas locker. So this will hold two 60kg gas bottles, and you always want to make sure that they're strapped in nice and tight so they don't rattle around when travelling. When you connect your pigtail to the gas bottle, remember it's left to tighten, right to loosen, opposite way around being gas. And then you also need a spanner just to nip this up really tight. To turn your gas flow on and off, you just turn the dial on the top here to get a flow of gas through your vehicle. Under your gas locker, under the vehicle, is your wastewater drain off point. So if you just turn the handle around, the wastewater will drain out. So you can do this when you're leaving a site, so you're not travelling home with the extra weight of dirty water. Behind your back wheel under the van is your freshwater drain off point. So the same as your wastewater, just turn the handle around to open the valve. So you want to drain your fresh water, same as your dirty water when you're leaving a site, so you get more payload as you're not carrying the weight of your water. But also when you're winterising your vehicle, you don't want any water to freeze in either tank and cause frost damage, so you want to make sure they're emptied before the colder months set in. You've also got your freshwater filler point, so you want a hose pipe and some adapters, as most sites just provide the brass tap. You then want to put your hose pipe through there, fill your freshwater tank up full, and then once you're done, pop it down and make sure you lock it so no one can tamper with your fresh water. At the back of the vehicle, at the top, we've got your reversing camera, and then we've also got a nice large window for your rear lounge. And then we've got your double bike rack, and to bring it down, you just gently pull. When you're popping your bikes on the bike rack, make sure you've got the handlebars at opposite ends. So if your bike closest to the vehicle's handlebars at the passenger side, make sure the bike furthest away from the vehicle is on the driver's side. And then you've also got your handlebars. So the longer one is for the one furthest away from the van, and then the smaller one is for the one closest. And then you've got your straps so you can lock the wheels in and make sure they're nice and secure. At the back of the vehicle on the passenger side, we've got your leisure battery, and we've also got your hookup point. So when you are connecting your cable to your vehicle, you want to lift the cap on your cable and then align it to the inside of the van, and then you just want to push it on gently and make sure it's nice and connected. And you always want to connect your cable up to the vehicle first and then the mains, and then when disconnecting, disconnect the mains and then the vehicle, so you're never walking around with a live lead. Just on the outside of your passenger door, we've got your diesel and AdBlue. So you'll need your ignition key to open the diesel cap. And then if you're filling up your AdBlue, if you go to a petrol station where they take Arctic lorries, you'll be able to fill up the AdBlue on the pumps, but you can also buy it in drums. On the outside of your passenger door, we've got your ideal tyre pressure sticker. And then on the front of the cab, you've got your bonnet release. Under the bonnet, the main things you want to focus on is your screen washer fluid, your engine coolant and your brake fluid. We've got your oil and your dipstick. Then we've got your negative point here and your positive just down here if you need to give or receive a jump start. And then we've got your weight plates on the front as well. To use your main control panel, the first thing you want to do is press your on button. This turns everything on the inside of your vehicle. Next is your water pump. So this gives you a pressurised flow of water through your kitchen and bathroom taps. Next we've got your awning light. Next we've got your internal lights. And then you've got rocker switches around the vehicle to turn them on and off. And then next to that is your awning light. Then on the other side we've got your battery levels, and then we've got your water levels. Here we have your 3 gas burner hobs working. Once you've used them and turned them off, just make sure the metal fully cools before you can put the glass lid down, otherwise it will shatter. Here we've got your grill working on gas. Here we've got your oven working on gas. Here we've got the hot water running. You might be able to see the steam, but the water is hot and up to temperature. To turn your fridge on and off, you just want to hold the on button down. And then your lights will come on. So from here, you can select different modes. So you can have performance, silent for when you're sleeping, or boost, which will just cool your fridge a little bit quicker. So click mode to change which one you want. And then you can change the temperature by clicking on the little thermometer here. So 5 is the coldest, 1 is the warmest. 5 can sometimes freeze your food, so put it on 5 to cool your fridge and then turn it down to about 3 or 4 when you put your food in. To turn your rear lounge into the bed, underneath your 2 drawers, you can just pull out the base of the bed, pull it all the way, and then you'll find these little dials here. You just need to lift this board over the top on both sides. So this just stops the base of the bed from slipping back. And then you want to put your 2 backrests into the middle, filling up the gap. And there we have the double bed made up in the back of the bed. What you can do for a slightly flatter surface to sleep on is spin your base cushions round, so the bump where your knees would go are at both sides of the bed, and then the middle will be slightly flatter and more comfortable to sleep on. Or you can get a mattress topper for a little bit more comfort. In the cupboard under your cooker, we've got your boiler drain down. So when the yellow handle is pointing to the side of the vehicle, the boiler drain is closed, but if you point it to the front, it will open up. So you want to drain your boiler off when you are winterising your vehicle, so you don't leave any water in the vehicle to freeze over winter and cause any frost damage. But also, if you're not going to be using your van for a couple of weeks, it's a good idea to drain your boiler down. 1, to get into the habit, and 2, so the water doesn't go stagnant when you come to use it again. When you want to fill your boiler up, just make sure that this is closed. When you're filling your boiler again, just make sure this is pointed to the side of the vehicle, so the water doesn't continuously run out of your boiler and it will fill up again. For your MaxView Roam Wi-Fi box, you'll need a data-only SIM, and then you just pop it into the side here, and then it works like your Wi-Fi does at home. You just connect to it on your phone using a password, and then you'll have internet in your vehicle. In the wardrobe space, you've got your hanging rail to hang some clothes, but you also have your TV aerial that you can unscrew and push up to get a better signal, and you can also angle it. And then you've got your booster next to it, so if you've got some weaker signals, you can boost your signal and get a stronger TV connection. And then we also have your solar panel control unit as well. In the bathroom, we've got your sink and then a nice big mirror next to your shower. And then we've got your toilet with a nice cupboard above it. To use your toilet, you want to make sure your water pump's turned on and you've got water in your fresh water tank, and then you can just press the blue button to get a flow of water into the bowl. And then to open the blade, you just want to pull the grey lever across, and then always make sure you shut the blade and also the toilet lid so you don't get any smells coming up through your vehicle. On your steering wheel, using your arrows, you can flick through different options on your dash. And then you've got your cruise control on the right hand side. You've got your wiper controls. This side you've got your indicators, and then your full beam.